Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in again today. I'm here to chat with you about my January favorites. There are a bunch of makeup products, beauty products, and a couple non-beauty related products. So I'm going to start with those. The first thing, well, these are both from Target, and I just wanted to share these because I feel like both of these are so cute. I just love Target. And the first thing is some thank you notes that I bought. They have a really cool golden metallic kind of look, and I actually just used these recently for my engagement party thank yous. My fiance and I just had our engagement party, so we sent these out. They were, you know, pretty affordable and good quality and just really cute. So I just love that kind of gold metallic look. So just really great to see that Target has such an amazing variety of thank you notes and stationery and things like that. The second thing I wanted to mention was my new 2013 calendar, which I'm a huge calendar junkie. If you're a friend of mine, you know that. And this is sort of just where I keep my day-to-day activities. I love this one because it has weekly and also monthly tabs or sections. So it's great for just like list making during the week, keeping yourself organized and on track. This is my kind of personal calendar, and then I have another work notebook that I use for more of my work tasks. But I love the color scheme on this, the coral and the gold, again, the metallic. I'm really into orange and coral and gold. So this is awesome. I'd highly recommend if you don't have a calendar already, check out Target. So those are the kind of non-beauty related items. So I'll go ahead and get into my beauty related items, starting off with a hair item. I actually just got my hair recolored or kind of touched up, as you could say, earlier this week. I didn't color the whole thing. I just colored kind of the top root area, and then they pulled it through. So it shouldn't look too much darker than it has before, but let me know what you think. I really like to keep it rich and shiny. So this is just a little bit darker than my natural hair color. Just like to keep it rich, like I said. But the item that I wanted to touch on is my Cortex 4-in-1 clipless curling iron. I think I've mentioned this before, but I really felt like it deserved another honorable mention. I literally use this thing like probably 5 times a week, if not more. My go-to kind of look for my hair is this more wavy kind of curly look. Today I actually used a different head. I used the 1.5 inch head. This is the 1 inch head. I typically use the 1 inch head on a daily basis, but I was looking for more of a loose kind of wave today. But I can't say enough great things about this curling iron. If you're looking for a clipless curling iron and you would like to experiment with like the different size of rods, this comes with 4 different rods from very small to very large. My recommendation, if you're not looking for a curling iron with multiple rods, is to try a 1 inch, which is this size, which is the size I usually use. But I really like the ability to kind of take off the different heads and try different sizes. So another thing I love about this one is that it's very long. Some of the other ones I've tried are really short, so I like the longer barrel because if you have longer hair, it's easier to wrap it around and you can use a larger area of the wand versus just having to limit it to a certain section. So I had to just mention that. All of my other kind of hair care products are kind of the same as they usually are, but if you're interested in hearing more about the hair care products that I use or an updated video on that, let me know and I'd be happy to make one. So getting into some makeup related products, the blush I'm wearing today I've been really loving. It's a cream blend blush by MAC called Something Special. And I just love this color because it's a warm toned pink. It's not a cool tone pink, which typically I gravitate towards more warmer tones. It's a nice, really beautiful peachy pink color. I'm wearing it today, like I said. I love the cream blushes for winter. I think that they give a beautiful finish to the skin, a nice dewy quality, and I like to apply it with my Sonja Kasuk flat top kind of buffer brush. It's the perfect size for this, and you can just kind of pounce it in there and then pounce it onto your cheeks. And then you have a really pretty flushed glow. If you're looking for your blush, your cream blush to last longer, you can always set it with a powder, but I try to keep it with that kind of dewy quality for the winter. Another blush that I've been loving that is another cream blush is the Benefit Fine 1-1, and this is such a cool packaging. It's got this really pretty pink rose gold look to it, and it's really cool. It's like a stick, but you can kind of raise it right here with this little crank, And it has 3 different colors on it. It has a highlighter and then 2 kind of peachy coral colors to kind of create this perfect contour of your cheeks. So how you use it is you use the top highlighter, and you have to make sure that that's on the top, and then you just swipe it. And you can swipe it 1 time, 3 times, whatever suits your needs depending on how pigmented you like it. I usually swipe it about 3 times. And then I go ahead in with either like a brush like this, my finger, or like a flat foundation brush, and just blend it all out. When you first put it on, it's like a streaky line, but when you blend it out, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's really fun because it eliminates the need to have to use a blush product and a highlighter product, so it all has all of that right in one. So I really like that, and it's really great too for touch-ups. I keep this in my purse, and it's really nice when you're in the bathroom. You can literally just be like, okay, good to go. It's really easy to use, so I would highly recommend checking that out if you haven't already. Moving on to some more makeup products. I just reviewed this foundation. It's the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. I absolutely love this stuff. It comes with a pump, which is awesome. It's a medium to full coverage kind of satin matte finish. It is very long wearing and great for controlling oil. So if you're looking for that type of foundation, I would really recommend checking it out. I'll link to my review below. It is pretty long wearing and very good at oil control. So I've been, really pleased with it, especially for my normal to oily skin type. So if you have any questions about that, maybe check out my review and I can get back to you there. The other product I wanted to mention is Benefit's Porefessional Primer. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but this is definitely another favorite of this month. It's great for not only making your foundation stay on longer, but kind of mattifying the skin and then also diminishing the size of pores. It leaves a really beautiful kind of flawless matte finish to the skin. So if you have a more dewy foundation and you're kind of hoping to mattify it a little bit more, you could either mix this in with it or just use it underneath or on top. It's a really versatile product and I really like it. It's a great primer, so would recommend checking that out. Also, I've reviewed this one. This is the Bobbi Brown BB Cream, excuse me. And I've been loving this one for winter. It has SPF 35. It's very moisturizing. It's good for those days where you don't want a full coverage, kind of more flawless foundation look, probably more of my weekend makeup of choice. But I love this stuff because it's super thick and creamy. A little bit goes a long way. It just applies like a dream. It's a great, light medium coverage. It just kind of balances out the skin tone, but it has some really great kind of skin benefits to it as well. So it's nourishing, it's good for the skin, it protects your skin, and it just makes it look really great. It's more of a dewy look, but the thing I love about this stuff is it's like dewy in a more radiant type of way, not dewy in like a shiny or greasy way, which I really love because so many like tinted moisturizers and BB creams are just not good for oily skin, and this one I have found actually works really well. So it's not going to be as long wearing as some of the other foundations I've talked about, but definitely a great kind of everyday, no makeup, natural type of look. Just kind of making your skin look a little bit more presentable. Moving on, sticking with the face products. This is a repurchased product that I've been loving this month. It's the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and I have this in the color medium. I previously purchased this in the color light, and it was a little bit light for me, so I went up to medium, and I am wearing this today. So if you're about my skin tone, you probably could go with medium. And actually picked this up on QVC. They were featuring it with this little blending tool, which is absolutely awesome. The one tip has a little sponge kind of applicator, and then the other tip is a synthetic kind of pointed brush. So how I've been applying this is I just kind of take a little bit on the back of my hand, dab it into the sponge, and then dab it under my eye, and then I blend it out with the brush end. This is really great for if you have dry under eyes. It's super moisturizing, and it's also great because it doesn't crease, especially if you set it with a powder. And I just love this little blending tool. I think it makes it really, really easy. I have other synthetic brushes that I use, but I like that this one is double-ended. And the sponge applicator side is actually really nice for just if you see your concealer starting to separate or just not look as great at the end of the day, you can kind of just like pounce it, and it just kind of like freshens up the under eye area. So check this out on QVC. I think it's a great buy. Very cool. Another favorite of mine this month has been Revlon's Gray Suede Nail Lacquer, and I'm actually wearing this right now it's just a really nice kind of nude color, but it's kind of nude in like a purpley way. Like it has a weird grayish purpley undertone to it, but I really like it. I think it's really pretty. It has like a very subtle pearlescent sheen to it, but this is a permanent collection item. It's number 705 Gray Suede. I've mentioned this before, but it's Benefit's What's Up highlighter. I'm wearing this today. On the days that I don't want to use Fine 1-1, I love this just to highlight the cheekbone area. You can use it all over if there's a lot of other areas you like to highlight as well. I personally like to keep it to the cheekbones, but I love that it's in the stick form. It's really easy to blend out, and it has kind of more of like a champagne-y beige coloring to it, so it's not too bronzy, which is perfect for me in the winter when my skin is really thin. The final face product I've been loving is Revlon's Nearly Naked Powder, and I got this in the color Fair. These do run pretty dark, so I originally picked up light and it was too dark for me, so be careful when you're picking your color, but I've been really happy with this powder. It's very finely milled and it's a very high quality powder for the drugstore. It reminds me a lot of my MAC Care Blend pressed powder. Very like buttery, kind of soft finish. So great for touch-ups or just for setting your makeup. Been really impressed with that. I wanted to touch on a few lip products. The first one is a Revlon lip butter, and obviously I'm sure these are not new to you, but this is in the color Berry Smoothie. I recently picked this up. I just love the color of it. It's just a beautiful kind of berry pink color. Very mid-tone pink, not too bubbly gummy, not too purpley. It's just really great, and I love the color payoff in these. Like, it's just awesome how nourishing they are on the lips, yet how pigmented they are, and I just love that for winter when my lips are super dry. It's really great. And then I also wanted to touch on two of the new Maybelline Color Whisper. These are very similar to the lip butters from Revlon, but they're a little less pigmented. And the two colors I got are Made It Mauve and Lust for Blush. Made It Mauve is probably my favorite one that I got. It's like a really pretty dark, kind of raisiny mauve color. And I'll go ahead and swatch that for you. These are definitely not as pigmented, but they are super conditioning and really moisturizing on the lips. They feel great. So that's the color there, Made It Mauve. Right there, Made It Mauve. And then the other color is Lust for Blush. And this is more of a nudie pink, but it's really pretty if you're just looking for a subtle kind of look. So that's Lust for Blush right there. And I just really like how buttery these are and how creamy they are. They feel awesome on the lips. They give a really nice shine. Again, not quite as pigmented as the lip butters, but I've been loving just this type of very conditioning lip product for winter since my lips are so dry and flaky. It's like 20 degrees in Chicago, it's freezing, so I've been enjoying a lot of this kind of more highlighting and moisturizing products this winter. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I will link to my reviews of the Outlast Stay Fabulous and the BB Cream in case you're interested in that. And if you're looking for more information on any of these products, feel free to let me know and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.